Hello everybody, welcome to the channel. My name is JGod. In today's video, I'm going to be giving you a class setup to try out. The interesting thing about this specific class setup is there's going to be a variant attached to it because this is the only variant of the lever action, however you want to say it, that actually has an iron sight that looks like a reflex sight. You can see right here the weapon I'm using is not a 4X and it's not the standard sniper scope. This is a reflex sight. Looks exactly like a reflex sight. So that's why I wanted you guys to try it out. I'm actually surprised this is the first time I actually saw it because I was watching a couple live streams. I tend to watch a lot of other YouTubers live stream, see what they're playing. The particular player wasn't using it, but when they got killed, this is what we saw in the kill cam. So I was wondering, okay, what the heck's going on here? Let me go ahead and try this weapon out, give it a go. Let's go ahead and talk about the class setup. If you do enjoy the video in any way, remember to hit that like button if you're brand new to the channel. I typically like to cover Call of Duty news, in-game updates, best class setups, subscriber breakdowns, as well as other tip and trick videos on how to improve at Call of Duty. If any of that sounds interesting, hit that subscribe button and turn those notifications on so you don't miss a future video. So let's go ahead and take a look at that class setup. On screen, you can see that I'm running my standard shipment class setup with Commando, Hunker, and Escalation. And the great part about having Escalation with the sniper rifle is it allows you to ADS that much faster when you are going on those little bit of feeds. The class setup you can see I'm running there is iron sights, extended mags, and then I'm also running rapid fire. So all those tie in really well because most of the other attachments you could put FMJ, maybe swap that out for extended mag or rapid fire. It really just depends on your preference, but overall this is a class I'd love for you to try out. So if you're going to want this specific variant to try out this class setup, you're going to want to go to your collections and make sure that you go down all the way to the lever action and then unlock those items if you have the armory credits. Hopefully you do. So you can go ahead and go through, unlock it, and then I'll obviously unlock the collection for you, which will get you access to this dread. Obviously, if you've been a subscriber to the channel for a while, you know I don't really touch sniper rifles all that often, but I definitely want to give this class setup a try, so I thought I'd give it a go. Double XP on shipment, that's kind of what I was restricted to since you know I'm all about leveling up right now. And I actually just played 5 matches back to back, and this is pretty much the 5th match I played. It ended up working out pretty well because I actually did well in it. But I did pretty well in all the matches. I kind of held a 2-3 KD, which for me was significantly better than I expected for using a sniper and not really touching a sniper in months since I went for my camo grind. And you can see that the weapon isn't very forgiving. Obviously, if you miss that first shot, usually you're going to be at a significant disadvantage. And if people aren't running out, you can see people are leaving the lobby, people are joining. So it doesn't feel like a full lobby just yet. But I do go on a pretty good streak here. You can see you can get those double kills, piss people off. Personally, I'm not a fan of one-shot kill weapons because it rewards the one-shot killer regardless of the time. Because if I'm able to shoot someone once and then they're shooting me with 3 bullets, the time to kill is a lot slower than 1 bullet. So it's pretty much impossible to counter someone who's godly with the sniper. Personally, I'm not godly, so some people were able to counter me. But in this particular gameplay, I just played it smart, played it slow like I would on shipment anyways, just going a little bit longer streak. Kill that guy there. I'm just kind of positioning where my teammates are because in a lot of the other matches you just got to rotate where your teammates aren't. You know that's where the enemies are going to be. So since all my teammates are pretty much in this corner, I know they're kind of in this crate and over by the C flag where it normally sits. And now you can see now my teammates push forward. They should all be kind of coming out of this crate. Also, since I've already done best class setups on pretty much all the major weapons in the game, I decided to kind of mix it up just a little bit because I'm at a point in the game's life cycle where I do want to mix it up, have a little bit more fun with the game as best I can. And that might involve running around with snipers or running around with the pistol just for a little bit of fun, going on these little bit longer streaks, see if I can get paratroopers, ball turret, gunner, all that type of stuff. And I think by challenging yourself in those ways, especially if you're getting bored by using the PPSH, the Lewis, the new VMG 1927, or any other STG, the Volk, you're just getting bored using the same gun over and over and you're finding success with those weapons, you can always mix it up, improve your gun skill, maybe by trying out snipers, maybe by using pistols, maybe by using shotguns, whatever the case is, so you can actually think about the map differently, because when you use different weapons and you're using different things for different engagements, you're going to want to approach the map a lot differently. Obviously, since I'm with the sniper, I cannot run and gun. I'm not a quick scoper. I guess I could try that out too. Go run around, see how fast I could play with the sniper. But that wasn't this gameplay for sure. I would just post it up, trying to get little head glitches here. Because I know if I miss that shot, I need to get back to cover. You guys can definitely see I'm missing a good amount of shots, which is completely fine because this is how I'm going to improve at this actual skill is through practice. It takes time to develop skills in sniping, in shotgunning, map awareness, positioning. All these different variables stack up, and then as you improve as a player using just the meta guns, you could always start to venture off I know initially when I first started getting better at Call of Duty, I would use the meta gun, and I only used the meta gun. And what I mean by meta guns, that's like the top 3 or 4 guns in the entire game. And during Infinite Warfare, that's pretty much what I would use, and that's how I got my deatomizers, and those were pretty much how I started. I got it with my favorite gun, and then I kind of progressed to there. And then now in this game, I already dropped with pretty much every SMG, LMG, and rifle, except for the M1 Grand and the SVT. I still got to play a little bit more with those. Not that I'm incapable of it, because obviously there's some other semi-auto weapons that aren't as good as those. But regardless of that, the point I'm trying to make is you know how good you are regardless of your KD or score per minute. And the part that I mean by that is when I go into a lobby, I can kind of generally see if someone's better than me or worse than me pretty immediately. You run into someone, you can see how they navigate the map. You can see how you guys engage in gunfights. Do you take 3 bullet damage or do you only get hit once? The other factor you got to consider is where do you rank amongst your teammates and the enemy? How is your score per minute? Are you usually the first person, the second person, the third, or are you being carried? So there's a lot of different variables. Ideally, you'll know you improve when you're always at the top of the leaderboard. You have the highest KD, highest score per minute. That's how you know you're getting better than the rest of the lobby, because you're separating yourself. So those are some key factors to consider. Obviously right here, I'm on that streak. I'm going for that ball turret gunner. I know I kind of haven't really talked too much about the gameplay, but at the end of the day, it's shipment. You can't really talk too much about the gameplay other than head glitch this, head glitch that, head glitch this. And that's pretty much shipment. Obviously, I was playing shipment because we got that double XP. But I definitely want you guys to try out this class setup. Let me know your thoughts down in the description below. If you already have this variant, cool. If you don't, definitely go ahead and try it out if you can afford it and it's not going to hurt the bank on the armory credits. I think that's a great place to end the video. If you did enjoy it in any way, remember to hit that like button. If you're brand new to the channel, thanks for stopping by the video for the first time. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and turn notifications on so you don't miss out on any future videos. Thank you for watching, and as always, have a great day.